Welcome back to Bed with the Boys.
What is going on, guys?
Welcome back, guys. It's Tuesday, January the 17th.
Finally got one. It wasn't a marker this time, but it is Tuesday, January the 17th. We did go 0-2 yesterday. We had the Cowboys plus 7.5. They covered that, combined with Dak to throw an interception. He was actually pretty good out there today, did not throw an interception. And we had
Broke up over 6.5 points. He got none. But I want to say, guys, that yesterday could have been a great day. We couldn't all agree on the picks on the channel. I smashed Cowboys minus 13.5 personally. I saw no chance that Tom Brady stood a chance. They were 7-9 all season. Hadn't looked great. Couldn't run the ball. And all the numbers floating around about Cowboys couldn't play on turf, I think that was bullcrap and begging people to take the Bucks. And it could have been a lot worse than the final score, missing 4 extra points. It could have been 35-14, but I cashed out nicely at that alternate spread, minus 13.5, because I knew everybody was on the Bucks because of the name Tom Brady, and it didn't play out like that. But I cashed out. So.
Yep. So, guys, 2 more picks today. We got college basketball, actually 3 picks. College basketball and 2 in the NBA is what I meant to say. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. We have the Nuggets and Blazers going under 238.5. 9 p.m. game, minus 108 on Barstool. This goes 53.7. Actually, I'll let you cover that because you're doing a lot of research on the unders.
Yep.
Yeah, the Nuggets have actually went under this, the total for 51.2% of the time. And the Blazers have actually went under this year, 53.7% of the time. But that's not the only reason we're taking it. This is definitely a game we was looking at the under. We just ran across these stats anyway. So under 238.5 on Barstool, minus 108 odds.
So this line started out at 233.5. It's moved all the way up to 238.5. I think it's overinflated at this point. Usually you can move it a couple points and you're usually on the right side, but I think they overdid it in this game. I was looking at the stats for the Nuggets. Being favorites at home, most of those games go under. I don't know the correct percentage right off the top of my head, but then I was looking at the Blazers as underdogs on the road, and those go under as well at a pretty high clip. So we like these two teams playing each other. In the spot they're in, the Nuggets being favored by 6.5, Blazers being underdogs by 6.5, and we like the under 238.5.
Yes, and then staying in the NBA, we have Kyrie Irving going over 30.5 points. 8-10 game, minus 105 on DraftKings.
Trap line.
Yes, that is the definition of a trap line in our opinion here.
Yep. So no KD, as y'all know, he's out for some time with an injury. But this is a great matchup against the Spurs team, who is bottom 5 in the league against point guards and shooting guards, whatever you want to classify Kyrie Irving as, because Ben Simmons usually runs the point. But I think Kyrie brings it up sometimes as well, because that's his role, to have the ball in his hands. But anyways, as a scorer in the last 8 games, Kyrie has 15 points, 24, bear with me, this is a long list, 29, 19, 25, 27, 28, and 28. None of those games, those 8 games I just mentioned, never did he ever have 30 points. So his line today is set at 30.5. I know that KD's not playing, but he wasn't even hitting those in the last 2 games that KD didn't play. So we're taking over 38.5. Like I said, this is a great matchup. 30.5 points. This is a great matchup against the Spurs team, who struggles against point guards and shooting guards against points. But we looked at
third pick of the day. We got Tennessee minus 6 versus Mississippi State. Right. Minus 109 odds on Barstool. Game comes on at 7 o'clock.
I'll let you cover this one.
Who, me? Yeah. Okay. Tennessee against Mississippi State. We just beat them by. We are Tennessee fans. We just clobbered them. I think
4 games ago.
Yeah, over 25 points. So for the line to come back minus 6, we are at 3rd place this time. But I still think we match up really well with it and can get the job done. Luckily, we're healthy this year, no injuries, and same teams playing, just different court.
Yeah, last 2 games against the spread, Tennessee did not cover against Vandy, and then they lost straight up on a 13-point underdog to Kentucky. Like, Kentucky was 13.5 dogs, and Tennessee lost, but I love them bouncing back, even though it is on the road. We're 2-1 on the road this year. Our only loss was at Arizona when they were a top 5 team, so that's Pretty understandable. Tennessee -6. Also looked at the first half in this game. It's -3. I like that as well. Tennessee, last time they played Mississippi State, went on a 16-0 run to open up that game. So I think they can do both, but we're going full game -6. And then we have a lean today as well. We got the Blazers +6.5 against the Nuggets. Didn't take it officially because we don't want 2 picks in the same game, but we do like Blazers +6.5.
Yeah. So for the 2 leans, it'd be Tennessee -3 first half and Blazers +6.5.
Yep. Take a look at those leans, guys. I really like those, but we're only doing 3 picks.
We'll hit a recap. We got the Nuggets versus the Trailblazers going under 238.5. We got the Kyrie Irving over 30.5 total points. And we got Tennessee Vols -6 versus Mississippi State.
And on the Kyrie pick, I want to mention that they did that little juicy thing on the 30.5 and put -125 to go under, just to trick everybody, you know. But I mean, this is one of those picks that you just got to trust us on. This is a trap. We did this a couple weeks ago with the Zion Williams thing. He hadn't hit the over in he hadn't hit the under in 7 games, and we took an under, and it hit. But this is the same situation. It's just a trap line.
Yep. And that's it. That's it, guys. Like we said, we're continuing to do the upgrades on the graphics. So if
Go
you
follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, I was about to say. Go follow us on all our social media. Help us, become influencers.
What is the Twitter? You got the handle?
It's Bet with the Boys 5.
Bet with the Boys 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use the random generated one. So.
Yeah. Also check us out on Instagram. We're posting. Direct everybody to YouTube. We are 27 and 22 now on the month. Graphics are coming. We're trying to get that in there. Like we said, we're about as bad with technology as you can get when it comes to that. So bear with us. We've thought about doing the whiteboard in the background. We had a comment yesterday. I do appreciate that. That is something we'll look into if we cannot get these graphics to working correctly.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Old school graphics.
Subscribe, bet responsibly. Always bet with the boys, and we'll see y'all in tomorrow's video.
Yep. See y'all later.
Adios.